Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you guys, on today's video we're going to be talking about everyday carry. Now you might be wondering, what is everyday carry or what is EDC? Well yeah, let me tell you, everyday carry is basically what you carry every day. It's pretty self-explanatory. The reason I got into this everyday carry kind of stuff is because I follow a particular YouTube creator. His name is Peter McKinnon. He makes a lot of like videography and photography videos, and that's what I love. I love photography, so I'm always following him, checking what he's doing, seeing the videos he puts out. They're really cool. But he's like, a few years ago he started, maybe not years, probably a few months ago, he started this little segment on his YouTube channel where he would do what's in your pockets. So so he would basically ask people to dump out their pockets, see what they were carrying, right? And I kind of got the gist of it. Like, he was checking what wallet they had, what kind of keyring they were holding, and what kind of knife they had in their pockets, right, at all times. And for me, at first I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, like, who cares, right? But then I was kind of like looking up knives, right? Because I work at a warehouse, and I was like, my knife kind of sucks, so I kind of want to see what knives are there, like, like a better switchblade. And I ran into this community, the EDC community, the everyday carry community, where they treasure like knives and wallets and key rings and keychains and little things that make no sense why you would carry it every day. But it was really cool, and I started to fall in love with it because they, for some reason, everyday carry and photography have a really close connection, and a lot of people like to photograph what they carry every day, really clean and aesthetically. Like, for example, let me show you some photos right here, so you can see like everybody's like really into their stuff. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I want to like dig into it and see if I can pick something out cool. So I started doing research. I started watching YouTube videos on what would be a good budget knife, what knives are pretty cool. And from there it was like, it went everywhere, like knives that cost $300, knives that cost $500. And I was like, whoa, like I need to start like kind of at the beginning stage, right? So this is my beginner stage everyday carry. So let me show you what I first started with. So I started off with a wallet. My wallet that I was using was a Fossil wallet, a tri-fold, so you fold it 3 times. I was using a blade that sucks, this gray blade. I don't know what it is. It's a Klein Tools blade. And then for my watch, apparently watches are also, well, watches in general are really big part of what guys wear. I used to pay no attention to it. I would just wear whatever watch. Well, my Apple Watch that I have here, I would wear that thing everywhere. And apparently it's not the most like fashion forward kind of thing you want to be doing, right? So anyways, that was my first everyday carry. So this was my first setup. So this knife right here, this is what I was using at first. People in the EDC community will probably be cringing because this thing sucks. This blade is like, I don't even know what kind of blade this is, but to fold you gotta like push in back here and then bring it in, and it's really hard. Like, it's extremely hard. I don't know why this is so hard. So this thing kind of sucks. So but I upgraded it. When I upgraded this knife, I followed the EDC community, and followed their what they recommend, and they recommended this squid. So this thing right here, you saw that, much more smoother. It looks pretty awesome, and it's like, this is a budget one. So this is a budget blade. This blade comes around $25 if you buy it at retail, but I got it on Amazon Prime. It was on sale, and I got it for 12 bucks. So yeah, the squid, much better blade. This little leather strap, I actually got this from Hobby Lobby, and I just tied it up in the back, and it makes it look a little cooler. So this is my squid blade, and that replaced that nasty looking gray blade that I was using, that I don't know where it came from. So that's the first thing that went. The next thing that went was my wallet. So a big thing in the EDC community is to have a slim wallet, like a little one that, like, very minimalist. So this trifle wallet being this big, obviously it doesn't look that huge anymore because I took everything out of it, but when it was at full capacity, it was really fat, it was really big, and I was just kind of like carrying stuff that I didn't really need to be carrying, because the only things I used were my credit cards, and that's about it, and my ID, right? You have to carry your ID everywhere. So I traded up to this one right here. This wallet is a wallet that's made here in Houston, Texas, from a little small company called Mochila. They make a lot of leather goodies. This one's really cool. I like it. It's made out of buffalo hide, which is awesome. It smells great too. It still smells great. But yeah, like, it's just very like simple, really slim. You're only carrying what you're actually gonna use, which is your cards and your ID. So this is the wallet that replaced that one. So you can already start to see a pattern, right? Like leathery, looks good together. I don't know. It's good for aesthetics for photography. So I kind of get why it makes why EDC and photography kind of come together. So the next thing is this, my Apple Watch. Now there's nothing wrong with the Apple Watch, but just the fact that you can't wear an Apple Watch everywhere you go. Apple Watches, I feel like they're good for like tracking your health. I mean, if you're a runner, it's good for tracking your miles, or if you're doing workouts. But it's not a watch you want to wear everywhere you go. Like, you don't want to put on like a fancy outfit and then have an Apple Watch. Like, that's not the thing. That's not the way to go, right? So I switched to this one. I'm using this more often now. This is a Fossil watch. Like I said, you guys, I'm not trying to go hard and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, or because I don't have that much money. So I'm like just trying to keep it simple. Maybe you guys, if you guys want to try it out, you can follow along with my little guide right here. This is like all affordable stuff. So hopefully if anybody that's really into EDC is watching this, you guys can be proud of me that I hopefully have a good clean setup, a good beginner setup. So that's the watch that I'm currently using, the Fossil watch. I'm hoping to maybe upgrade that to a little something better, but I don't know yet. So yeah, and then the final thing that I want to show you guys that I'm carrying is my key clip. I have this key clip. I bought it from this coffee company in Kansas City called Blip. It was a little lighter brown when I bought it, but from just using it a lot, it started to wear out, patina, and became really dark brown. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing about EDC, like I was telling you guys, like those guys are really into having everything very minimalist, slim down, not carrying anything you don't need to be carrying. So for example, in this one right here, the keys, I used to have a bunch of keys that I did not need to be carrying, and I only have my my house key, my truck key, the fob. I really want to get rid of this, but I use it a lot whenever I walk out of my truck, and I just like lock it in the back. So I don't know if I can get rid of this, but it's just really big and bulky. And then I added this one thing right here. This is a multi-tool. If you can see back here, this is like a little, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like a tri, what is it called? Damn it. It's like like a screwdriver, right? So you can screw something in or out. And if you hold it this way, it becomes a bottle opener, to pop a bottle opener. And then if you hold it this way, it can be used as a wedge to, like, maybe you want to get something out of there and you wedge it out. So this is like a little cool multi-tool. I also got this from the EDC community. So this one has come in handy quite a bit. And that's one thing about the EDC community, you guys. Like, I never carried a knife everywhere I went, or a little multi-tool, like for what, right? But it's really funny because like you'll be anywhere, like for example, last weekend I was at a barbecue with my friends, and they were trying to open a bag of coal, and they were all struggling and trying to like force it open, and I'm just like, bro, I got you, don't worry. Pop up my little knife and cut it open for them real easy, and just got it open. Then everybody wanted to drink their beer. Nobody had a beer opener. Everybody was using a fork and whatever they could find to open it. And I'm just like with my little tool, you know, like opening bottles. This is like little stuff that comes in handy whenever you least expect it, and then you become that guy, right? The guy that always carries the thing that everybody needs. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I haven't been like, it doesn't weigh you down or anything. It's actually pretty cool, like to have a little, I don't know, a little collection going. of little fidgety things that you can carry around. I'm actually enjoying this thing. I hope I can upgrade some of this stuff and take some photos and post them on my Instagram and make some cool photos as well. I do have a couple of things coming. So like I told you guys that I got into this because of my favorite photographer slash videographer slash YouTuber, Peter McKinnon. He has a company that makes like really cool. Okay, he doesn't have a company. He has like a merch line. If you go on Instagram and search up Pete's Pirate Life on Instagram, you will come across this wonderful Instagram with great photos with a bunch of cool little gadgets. Not gadgets, but like little tools, rags, coins, a bunch of EDC things that can be used to everyday carry. He makes a bunch of them in a very limited quantity. And I mean, I'm not even getting to the surface of this, guys, with a wallet, a knife, a watch, and a key clip. This is like the very minimal things you can be carrying. But this community goes all the way from carrying coins to carrying cards, carrying a pen and paper, like to write down notes. It's a lot of things. If you guys do a deep research on EDC, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, so anyways, back to the Pete's Pirate Life. He has this page where he drops like some gear every once in a while. He makes only a limited quantity of stuff, and then his stuff sell out quick, like super quick. Like if it was like some hype shoe or something, you know, like those things sell quick. So he announced last week that he was gonna make a final drop for 2020, and I was like, I'm gonna check if I can get something, right? Just because I started getting into it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can test my luck, see what I get. And I was able to pick up 2 pieces, so I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna make a YouTube video unboxing those pieces because those pieces are really limited quantity, like I said, and they're really high quality, and I think they're gonna improve my EDC game by a lot. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for that. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. See ya.